with us tonight, and thanks for joining us. Today is October the 11th, 2020. We're coming to you tonight again to give you an update on our program of raising funds for kids to have Christmas in Haiti. We are working with Leslie Innocent, my partner down there, my sidekick, the guy who drives me, keeps me fed, makes sure I don't get in trouble. And when I get lost in the language, he makes sure that I understand or they understand one way or the other. Leslie runs several groups for kids during the course of the week, several nights of the week, him and his wife Annette and their children. And they minister to kids who are at risk, as we would term it here in the United States. They're at risk. And they need a little extra attention. And that's what Leslie does. Leslie came out of that environment. That's how he was raised. Leslie came out of eventually went into a Christian orphanage and was raised there and came out of there. And he credits that experience with being the defining point of his life. And so he extends that unto other kids who are in the same situation where he was as a child. That needed a little extra help. So we're partnering with Leslie again this year. You saw just a few minutes ago some video clips and some pictures from Christmas parties over the last couple years, and there'll be some more coming up here in a moment to show a little bit of the things. You can see some of the things that get done. Many of the kids in Haiti have never opened up a present or a toy that is brand new of their own. The most common way that they acquire toys in Haiti is somebody in the United States goes to a Salvation Army store or a Goodwill store and they buy a bulk of goods, and then they send those by container to Haiti, and they're distributed out and they're resold. That is the most common way that toys get around Haiti. Very few children will ever have the opportunity to get a brand new toy and open it up. Leslie does his very best to acquire brand new toys and give them the experience that they are holding something that nobody else has, that it's their very own, nobody's going to take it from them, it's their very own toy, and gives them the opportunity to break that package open for the very first time. So I want to partner with him. I want to do everything that we can to help him. We came last week. I told you that we had a matching gift, $250. We have matched that through the course of this week. We have that $250, so that $250 has become $500, and the $500 has been surpassed, and we're now up to $600. My initial goal was $1,000 to sow into this with Leslie and his family in Haiti to provide Christmas gifts. I believe that at this point, if 1 week we can do 600, surely in the next 3, we can far exceed $1,000. Okay? I need you to join with us, partner with us in this, and help us do everything that we can for these children to reach as many as we can, not only with the joy of Christmas, but with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Okay? Join with us. It's a great work. Leslie does a tremendous job teaching and reaching these kids and ministering to them. He came from where they're at. He understands it, and he knows what it's going to take to set them on a correct path to get them moving forward. So, with that in mind, I want you to join with us. I want you to have the confidence in knowing that not only do we give account for what we do, but Leslie does as well. If I ask Leslie that I need a receipt for whatever, you can take it to the bank. You're going to get the receipt of where he purchased the goods at, and he's going to show you the copy of it, and there's going to be a handwritten log of everything that he spent. And he's very faithful. He's very trustworthy. He's been working with us for a long time, and God has blessed us with Leslie and being able to work with him and help him reach and to those in Haiti who really need an extra touch. So you can have confidence knowing that your gift is going exactly where we're telling you that it's going, okay? We're not keeping anything back. There's nothing go to administrative doing this. We are sending everything to Haiti to supply Christmas for children that are in need. We're going to buy toys. We're going to be buying food. We're going to making sure that they're taken care of, and they're going to get the gospel of Jesus Christ, okay? So join with us in that. I thank you so much for what has happened since last Sunday night when we came to you and we started this. We were at the ground point, $250, didn't know where we were going from there. We're up to $600, okay? 600. I know that we can bust 1,000. If we can do 600 in 1 week, we can break 1,000 easily, and we can keep going. If y'all get me to $2,000, I don't know, I have to come up with some little thing that I would do if you'd get us to $2,000, because I'd just be totally ecstatic over that, okay? I mean, that would just be awesome. Let's bless these kids. Let's be part of it, and let's help change a child's life. Let me give you some information what you need to do to give. Go to the website, globalprovision.org, okay? That's our ministry website. On the top of the page, there's a shop link, for a store. You go there, and there's places to give donations, and there's various dollars amount that you can give. You can give through the website. You can do it by PayPal. You can do it on a credit card. However you want to choose to do it, it will come through in that fashion, okay? If you do PayPal and you want to do straight PayPal, you can put us in the search bar on PayPal, chuck@globalprovision.org. That is our email, and that's how we're listed in PayPal, chuck@globalprovision.org. You send the funds in that direction, those funds are going to go straight into Haiti, okay? We're gonna get them there as fast as we can. So go to the website, globalprovision.org, or PayPal, chuck@globalprovision.org. If you have a problem, send me an email, chuck@globalprovision.org. Send me an email. I'll get right back in touch with you. We'll work our way through it, and we'll get it taken care of, okay? And see that you can give and that you can be a blessing to these children in Haiti. Let me stress to you a little sense of urgency, if I can tonight. The government in Haiti and the central bank have taken control of things like Western Union, MoneyGram. There's another big service, same type of thing that goes through Latin American stuff that they laid down some new rules beginning on October 1st. The official international exchange rate is 107 Haitian goods to $1 American. I looked it up this morning, okay? That's where we're at right now, and it's been pretty much there for the last few months. What the central bank has done is they have, by decree, stated no longer can they pick up American dollars when we send a Western Union, okay? They can't get American dollars anymore. They can only be paid in Haitian goods, and they have set an exchange rate. This last week it was, I believe, 62 point something Haitian goods for $1 American, okay? By all accounts, what they're doing is going to crash the Haitian economy. They say that they're looking to drive that number down into the 40s. But the prices of goods and things that are going on in Haiti haven't changed. Rent hasn't changed. Groceries haven't changed. Gas hasn't changed. They're just as much. But their money's becoming devalued. Okay? So we need, if they keep the plan that they're on, by the end of October, it's going to be worth even less than what it is right now. I'm going to send the first batch of money this week to Leslie so we can get the most bang for our buck. But join with us, get your gifts in. I need to wrap this up by the end of October, because it doesn't look good through November and December with what the government and central bank are trying to do to the economy in Haiti. All accounts are they're just going to crash it. Nobody thinks it's a good idea what they're doing, and they're being cautioned not to do it, but they're not listening to anybody at the moment. So join with us. Let's get it down there. Let's get the most that we can for our dollar. Join with us. Let me give you that sense of urgency. Globalprovision.org, chuck@globalprovision.org. Join with us. Let's bless some kids, man. You remember what it was like when you was a kid and you just opened up a present that you wanted or something, or my favorite Christmas gift of all time was my first bass guitar. And if you ever see a Conrad sunburst bass guitar with jazz configuration pickups in it, and 3 big chip marks out of the back side of it where the case latch broke and it fell out on the ground. If you ever see that guitar, buy it, and I'll buy it back from you, okay? Especially if you're in central Indiana somewhere. I'd love that. I never forgot that Christmas gift. Remember how the joy and the excitement was when we had it. Let's do that for some kids in Haiti, okay? Let's give them the joy of getting a toy of their very own that nobody else has played with. They get to wrap that packaging right open. They get to play with it for the first time. Join with us. globalprovision.org. Chuck at globalprovision.org on PayPal. Join with us. Let's finish raising these funds. Let's get them into Haiti and bless some kids for Christmas. I thank you so much for everything that you're doing and joining with us. God's going to bless you. We're going to bless you when we pray. And I thank you so much because I know that we're going to exceed our goal of $1,000. See you next Sunday night. God bless you.